Welcome tech lovers, Ibrar here. Today I am going to cover Docker management command like start, stop, kill, rename, port, diff and many more with example. This is the part 6 of Docker 0 to Hero series. DevOps in Action channel is more focused on DevOps in easy way. You always found complexity and simplicity here. Each video guide is available in video description. Here will be only action as channel name is DevOps in Action. So let's jump to the lab without any delay. In my channel, here you can find GitHub link. Open GitHub link and find out the repo Docker 0 to Hero series. In the day 06, let's start. Okay, let me open my terminal. Okay. Here you can see I'm running a couple of containers. Let me maximize it. Right. So let's see one by one. Before Docker start, I'm using Docker stop command. So what is Docker stop? Docker stop basically you can see here. Let me first show you the help command. Docker stop dash dash help. You can see here either you can use Docker stop, okay, either use Docker container stop, okay. Docker container stop is alias of Docker stop, so you can use both of them, right, any of them. Okay, here options is -s signal string if you want to, and you can set the timeout if you want to use, but right now I'm not going to use it. Okay, so let's stop Docker Ubuntu container. So Ubuntu container is running. Yes, it is running. So let's stop it. Basically what happened here, it will send system signal to the container, and it is the soft stop, not hard stop. Okay, so best practices is always use the Docker stop command instead of Docker kill. Docker kill use sick kill, so it will not give time to your application that your application stop and save the log, save the application's data. For example, if you are using database, in that case you have to stop your container as system signal, not with the sick kill. Sick kill, stop it immediately, and it will not give time to your container to save Postgres data or MySQL data. In that case your database maybe will be corrupted, or you lost some data, right? Again, Docker stop provides, okay, Docker stop provides multiple container. Let's say Docker stop, you can stop multiple containers with the Docker stop command. It's not showing. Why? I want to show you the Docker help command. Docker stop, you can see here now it's showing stop one or more container running containers. So you can use either multiple container. Let's say I want to stop 2 containers at once. By default you can see I already stopped Ubuntu, but I still using it, and it's again sending the system signal to both of containers, and now you can see both containers gone, right? If you want to stop all containers at once, so Docker ps-q, what it does, I already showed you in the Docker ps command. It will give you output of, you can see here, q only display the container id. So in that case you can get all container id and you can stop it, right? So with the Docker stop, and I added one command, Docker ps-q, it means it will stop all containers at once. You can see here no container is running. And similar to I want to start, right? So let's say first we start one by one. Docker container start one container, and again you can start two container at once also. Alpine is starting, Ubuntu is already started, so you can see message here. Okay, it's started. But if you want to, let's say if you have multiple container, more than 10, more than 50, then you cannot start one by one. For that you need to use this command, docker start, and what happened? Okay, not with the start, you need to restart because some of them. Why? Okay, similar you can start all containers at once. If you have more than 50, more than 100, then simply you can start at once all containers. Now you can see all containers started. Okay, so again, if you want to restart, let's say you have multiple container, you can start one by one if you want. I restarted the Ubuntu container, and let's see, it's take some time. Yes, it's started. Docker ps, you can see here it started about 20 about 4 seconds here. This is the Ubuntu. I restarted and it's started about 4 seconds ago. Now you can restart multiple containers at once if you want. Okay, in that case, let's say what happened here. Okay, now you can see Alpine and Ubuntu both restarted. One is up 6 seconds ago and second one is the 17 seconds ago. But let's consider if you have multiple containers, more than 10, more than 50, more than 100, then you can how do. So basically docker restart command with docker ps -q restart only running container. Okay, when you add -a, in that case it will run restart all stopped container as well. Okay, so if you want to restart only running container, then use docker ps -q. Otherwise, if you want to restart all stopped container as well as started or running container, in that case use -aq. Now you can see here all container is up and running. Docker kill command, this is the third one. Docker kill command, basically what it do, it forcefully stop container by sending sick kill, which is not best practices. Again, I am telling you, this is for just let's say if you started one container to debug some production container or something else, and that is not important, in that case you can use this kill command. Basically kill command immediately forcefully stop container. Okay, here you can see it's throwing error. Why it's throwing error? Because Alpine container is not running. That's the reason it's not able to send kill command to the Alpine, because it's stopped before this command, right? And when you want to stop all containers, then you can send this command. It will stop all containers. Docker ps, you can see here no container is running, and -a, you can see all containers in exited status. Docker rename, with the docker rename command you can rename your container. Let's say if you started let me tell you, let me show you something here. Docker run hello world. Oops, my bad. You can see here one container is running, with the different name, busy something, leave it. So if you want to rename container, then you can do it. Let's rename it. Okay, and I want to rename it with hello world. Now you can see it's renamed with the hello world instead of random name. Also you can, let's restart again all container and rename running container as well. Okay, you can see here all running container is here. So I want to rename alpine, or let's see alpine. Okay, alpine is running, you can see here. I want to rename it, it's done. And you can see here alpine name rename with the alpine 1. Again let's rename to the original name. You can see here it's reverted to original state. Okay, so let's see another one, docker pause. Docker pause, basically what it does, it will pause your container. So let's see, there is one container Nginx demo is running on 8083 port. Okay, so start it 8083. You can see here it is running, but I want to pause it. Before that, let me show you one command is docker stats. Here you can see nd basically not using CPU. Otherwise you can see here what happening behind the scene. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Okay, so I'm pausing this container nd, and let's see what happened here. It's pause, and now once you refresh it, you are not able to get any response because this is in sleep state. What it does, it is temporarily halt CPU processing without stopping the container. Okay, container is running and it's utilizing memory, but again there is no CPU assigned to them. Okay, in that case it is not going to respond to you. Similar to, you can unpause it. Okay, again if you want to pause multiple container, then you can do it with the name. If you want to pause all container, you can do at once. Okay, again similar to, if you want to unpause one by one, you can do one by one, or and multiple you can point the name, and at once all container you can unpause. After unpausing, you can see here response is coming back. Okay, so next one is the docker port. With the help of docker port, you can find out the exposed port in that container. But here you can see here docker ps. In the docker ps, you are able to see the all port. Okay, here it's showing all exposed port. But if you have 100 or 1000 container is running, in that case how you can identify? Instead of doing that, just type docker port and put the container name. Okay, let's say I'm putting my container name. So instead of finding this kind of scenario, you can simply find out with your port, your container name, right? Next one is the docker diff. Docker diff basically shows the changes done by either system, either you, either any developer or system admin. Okay, After running, what kind of changes done you can see there. Okay, let's see. I want to see difference changed by the Alpine command. In Alpine, after running it, what kind of changes done here? Basically, after running Alpine changes these kind of files. Okay, so let's see. This is the under maintenance file. What kind of changes done in this one? Okay, here you can see here multiple changes done here as well. Okay, and you can either use docker top command with the your container name here. Let me clear the screen. You can see here in the Alpine the all processes running by the docker top command. So here you can see the three command is running. Let me show you also under maintenance. In under maintenance same, because I'm used nginx images. Let's see Ubuntu. In Ubuntu only one process is running, that one is the bin bash, right? One more thing here, I'm using container name, but you can use container id as well. Okay, here you can see either you can use container name, either you can use container id in any of command here. Okay, and let's see status used by, let me clear the screen first. Okay, here you can see the utilization of all containers with the help of docker strats command. So there is no cpu utilization because there is no load there. It's serving only simple nginx file, so no cpu utilization, but you can do it with some heavy request. Okay, you can see here, just I'm refreshing, see the nd1 here, cpu utilization. Okay, I'm sending multiple requests and see what happened here. In the nd you can see cpu utilization, something changed. Okay, and one more thing here, you can see states of simple single container. Let's say I want to see states of only Ubuntu, I want to see states of only, let's say, under maintenance. So I'm typing under maintenance here, and let's see the load after putting the heavy load here. Okay, okay, it's serving because it is a simple file, so there is no load. Okay, next one is the docker attach command. Docker attach command basically connect your terminal to running containers standard input output stream of PID1. What is PID1? Again, I already showed you. Let me show you here in the top of Alpine or top of Ubuntu. Let's say I'm showing uh, top of under maintenance. Okay, in the top of under maintenance you can see the PID 1. So basically what running is on PID 1, it's running the nginx daemon. Okay, so it is directly connect to the PID 1 and attach that terminal to show you. In my case I am just let me connect the same. In my case I'm attaching nginx demo. So here you can see it's attached nginx demo with the PID1 where it is nginx daemon is running. So nginx daemon, which kind of log showing here, and once you refresh this page you can see here all the things here you can see accessed by me, right? Once you press Ctrl C, what happened here, you can see here I send the signal for exit. Okay, so what happened here, after pressing control C, the nd stopped. Nginx demo is stopped. Now once you press refresh here, you are not able to see. Again, let's start it. Okay, I restarted it, and you can see here nd is running. After attaching uh, nd container, you must exit with control pq. Control pq command is to detach. Okay, control pq, you can see here we send the escape sequence command. Okay, now you can see nd is running. So docker attach is basically not good for debugging purpose, but if you want to see what's happening there, in that case use that. But again, you can see the same thing with the docker logs command. Again, let me show you the same thing what happening here. Let's say I'm refreshing page, you can see here the same thing with the docker logs command, you can see there. I will cover docker logs command in deep dive in the next upcoming session. So here is the some docker attach and docker exec difference and how you can use it. Okay, and some best practices, and which I explained, all command is available here. You can see docker attach, docker commit, and all these commands available here, but that is not in the detail way as I explained, but you can take a look of it and do the practices, right? And you can connect with me with my social media platform. And for this part I think that is enough, right? So let me know what you guys think. If you have any question, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead. See you in the next video.